If you are looking for Ultimate Team coins, I have the place for you. Head on over to easymuckcoin.com where you can purchase coins for as little as $45 a mil. I did not stutter. Link is in the description. Use code GS for 5% off.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been thinking a lot. Been thinking a lot on what it is I want to do with the squad, right? Because we have grinded out so much and we have gotten to a point where I think I want to change some things. So earlier on, if you guys have been paying attention with the squadron, the budget squadron, you guys know that we've come a long way, and it came to a point where I was gonna do one of three theme teams. Let me ask you guys who the theme teams were. Let me see in the comments section if you guys know. Don't lie. We'll give you guys 10 seconds. But there was three teams I was considering. To obviously one is Seattle because I already have them. Who were the other two teams? See if you guys know. Yeah, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. You guys don't be watching a series like that. You guys ain't been paying attention like that, man. One of the teams were the Cardinals and the Saints. Now, the reason why I was considering doing the Saints is because of Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is a huge, and I mean huge part of my offense. I have 11 AP on Russell Wilson, and I keep my other AP on Alvin Kamara. And if I'm able to get him to 99 speed, then that would have just made him, just so much more dynamic, so much better. Or it was the Cardinals, right? Because at the time I had Chandler Jones, and I knew at some point I wanted Isaiah Simmons for my user. And I was like, you know what? Where do we go? And I chose Seattle because it gave me 99 speed Metcalf. It gave me a little bit faster Russell Wilson. And I was going to be able to add some extra throw power on him with the 35. Right now, I have my squad stuff set in where I have Bear coaches and uniforms to help my DC out with the double stack with Bear stuff. But, if I swap that, I'm at 35 Seahawks and also Jamal Adams, right? And then I was like, I could also get Sherman too. So, why not? Let's go on ahead and let's go Seattle. I think that's the move because Jamal Adams is always going to be on the field. So is Russell Wilson and DK. And I could potentially end up getting Sherman to 97 speed, which makes him very usable. And that's exactly the direction I went. But now I think I have to switch. I think I have to swap, and I think I have a plan on what it is I want to do when we get the rewards tomorrow. So, Weekend League rewards is coming out tomorrow. We got solo battle rewards already, right? If I go to newest, you should already. I just finished playing squads not too long ago too, but you see this 44.5 and then this 60 trophies. That's from squads. Now we go to collectibles and we've been grinding squads like crazy. I mean crazy. We've been playing so much. Let me show you guys exactly how much coin. And I hit 20K on today's daily too, which is pretty clutch. Where is it? Right here, 20K. That's from the daily that we got today. That was pretty clutch. So all these coin ups, all these coin quick sells you see, this is from squads, and I think we're on like a 50 game win streak or something like that. Like we've been balling out lately. Been definitely doing pretty good. And right here, you take a look at the amount of coins we have, and not to mention all the trophies we get because we're getting, plus 60 trophies when you get, series wins. And then you get to a point where every 25 wins or so, or every 50 wins, you get 120 trophies. We're up to almost 1,000 trophies, which is insane, which is well over probably like 300K on top of all the trophies I have here. But right here, we're at 1.1, almost 1.2 mil in coins. 1.2. Now, we add that 1.2 to, let's just say 400K, make it even. We're at 1.6, right? And then you have to factor in the trophies that we got as well, right? Because we have all these trophies that we can, cash in for coins as well. And we are going to be at how many trophies total? Because I want to run this plan by you guys. We're at 1,000 trophies here. So we're almost at 2,000 trophies, right? That right there is like another 600K or something like that. And then we got weekend league rewards coming tomorrow. We got top 75 weekend league rewards. That should be about 400K right there. On top of us, and if we get a glitchy 89 overall plus, like we can be looking at 4 to 500K total with the glitchy, because you get an 89 plus player pack when you hit top 75 to 51 in that range. So, and then we got these bad boys here that I didn't even know. These tokens that you get periodically when you just win games and stuff like that, these are auctionable. And I got about 10 of these bad boys. So I could be just like another 70, 80K right here. So we could be looking at, close to like 3 mil or something like that. 2.6, 2.7, 3 mil look coming Tuesday. And if I swap to the Cardinals, I think it benefits the team as a whole. One, okay, there's a couple things I want to do. One is Cardinals would help out Thorpe, right? Because he's able to get Cardinals. And then I want to, like I always say, like in the perfect world, if I'm able to do this, I want to switch Russell Wilson to Cunningham. Russell Wilson has been phenomenal, but every once in a while, he just sells on low ball curls. Something about him and throwing low ball curls where every once in a while he'll just completely miss by a mile with a clean pocket. I'll just get an inaccurate low pass, and I don't know why. It's so frustrating when they're calling man coverage, and I'll make the low ball curl throw. I make that pre-read, and I'm able to go on ahead and throw it. But then it just sails. It just gets thrown to the side, and it's frustrating. Cunningham's a little faster. I like to think Cunningham is the best quarterback in the game, but we couldn't really afford him, right? So we went with Russell Wilson. He wasn't even out when I got Russell Wilson, but we got Russell Wilson, right? And he doesn't obviously go with the Cardinals theme, but Thorpe would be better, right? And then defensively, check this out, guys. We're able to improve so much defensively because one, my user would get better, right? If I hit 25, thank you. If I hit 25 Cardinals, I'm able to get my user to 98 speed, right? And that's better, right? Who doesn't want a faster user? And then we're able to get 99 speed corners. Night Train Lane and Antonio Cromartie. We can get both of those guys with the Cardinals theme, and both of those guys will hit 99 speed with 25 Cardinals. On top of that, and I'm going to get rid of Aaron Donald if I make this change. Because I will be honest, I'm sure Aaron Donald is an absolute monster on the edge. I have my 97 pass on him, and I definitely have the coins to purchase to purchase Night Train. But I looked at Aaron Donald, and I thought he would be the absolute perfect, and I mean perfect, D tackle, right? Because 87 speed, look at the strength. Look at the block shed, the power move, the finesse move. And he just doesn't really produce for me at the D tackle. I would love to keep him, but he just doesn't really produce from the D tackle how I thought he would. I'll be honest, and this is one of the times where I was wrong. He just doesn't perform from the D tackle spot, and he's probably an absolute monster on the edge. But to me, there's no need to have him on the edge because, in my opinion, T.J. Watt is the best pass rusher in the game. And then you got Derek Thomas, and I've been in love with Derek Thomas since I've gotten him. He's been a monster. So I don't think DT is going anywhere either. Like, you compare him to Donald, he's just so much faster, and his block shed power move. Like, look at that. Like, why would I have Donald there? And Donald, to me, was just the perfect D tackle, I thought. And he's just not what I thought he was going to be, and it's unfortunate. So I'm thinking about just powering him down and using my 97 pass on Night Train, purchasing Cromartie, and Cromartie and Night Train will replace Sherman and Howard, and that would give me, and possibly I might actually power up Dion because it's been so long. And if I power up Dion, I'm able to have 3 99 speed corners with L'Jarius Sneed at 98 speed. So that right there, just I don't care who you have offensively, the Tyreek Hills, the Scary Terrys, the Randy Mosses, because sometimes it's tough when I have one 98 speed guy and that's no, I have two actually. Snead and Dion are both 98 speed for me. Jackson, Sherman, and Howard all 97. So if you have 99 speed Tyreek Hill, I'm -2 on the speed and Excel and all that stuff you got to factor in. And then you got all these unbumpable routes, the S post and the double moves, and you guys know what beats man and destroys all that stuff. Um, so with 399 speed corners, we'll be good. And then the Cardinals also have um, Adrian Wilson, who will be replacing Roy Williams. So if I switch to Cardinals, we have an improved user. We get Jim Thorpe even better. And then we'll have Night Train Lane and Cromartie. We'll have two 99 speed corners we'll be adding. And then we'll probably power up Dion. I don't know if I have the coins to do all this. It's going to be expensive. But I would be able to sell Sherman and Howard. I don't have any power up passes on them. I'll be able to sell those guys. And then I'll be able to power down Donald. Night Train Lane, I wouldn't have to pay for. Cromartie, I will. And then I'll have to swap. Obviously, I'll have to get rid of all these backup Seahawks and, go to Cardinals. And then I could also get Dwight Freeney. Dwight Freeney is a Cardinal as well. And I think he gets to 90 speed. So I could get rid of Peppers. There'll be no need for me to get Peppers because eventually Freeney is going to get an Ultimate Legend. And the Cardinals also have, they have Edgerrin James, but there's no need for me to go Edgerrin James because Kamara is my main running back. Kamara sees almost all of my workload. Jim Thorpe is just as a backup, and oh my lord, Jim Thorpe is so good. If I was able to put backfield master on Jim Thorpe, no question about it, he would be my starting running back. But Kamara is just too valuable for him being able to get backfield master for one. But I could replace Donald, and I could replace Peppers, and I'm going to keep Leroy Glover as my D tackle. So I think I'm going to go with TJ Watt, Derek Thomas, and just keep Black Jesus there. Because Black Jesus is an absolute monster. We call him Black Jesus because last year, Mutt wasn't a Madden qualifier last year. So all the pros, they never really messed with Mutt like that. They didn't have to. But Joke went ahead and streamed a weekend league with my team. And, he didn't know anything about Enforcer or anything like that at that point. And I had Tillman fully done, and he was mesmerized. He was like, yo, this guy Tillman. I remember he was telling Little Man, this guy Tillman, he's like white Jesus, bro. He just does everything. Like, I'm telling you, you get near him, and you just click off, and he just destroys you because I had Tackle Supreme and Enforcer on him, and he kept calling him white Jesus, and his streams were like, so many viewers, his streams were popping, and everyone from then would call him White Jesus. But this year, Black Jesus is Leroy Glover, because this Leroy Glover is really, really, really good. Like, out of all the captains, I think he's by far the most useful, and he's really, really, really good. So we'll just keep him there at D tackle. We'll, instead of Donald, we'll switch to Freeney and Pepper. We could just put a Cardinal here. I could go back with Chandler Jones, but I don't really see me utilizing him at any point because TJ Watt and Derek Thomas they're so good. But again, Adrian Wilson would make the team. Isaiah Sims will get better. Night Train and Cromartie will give me 299 speed corners. And let's not forget, DRC is going to get an upgrade at some point as well. He'll get an Ultimate Legend. That'll be another 99 speed receiver. So I think secondary-wise, the Cardinals have the best secondary in the game right now with Night Train, Cromartie, Adrian Wilson. Their secondary is insane. Like, it's really, really, really good. Offensively, I took a look outside of Edgerrin James and Jim Thorpe. Like, I'm not going to go Kyler Murray. He's a scrambler archetype. I don't see me ever, for the remainder of this year, really going away from QB playmaker. In the perfect world, I really would want Mahomes because Mahomes has that no-look dead-eye throw, like that animation that he just kind of does that cross-body, really quick flick of a wrist throw. He has the best on-the-run animations, like not even close. He's the perfect roaming QB playmaker QB, but he doesn't get QB playmaker yet. Have to wait until he gets an upgrade. It's kind of hoping he goes on ahead, and if they won the Super Bowl, they please let Mahomes, which was more than likely for him to win MVP if they won, and he would have been my quarterback right now if he got the 99 100%, but he didn't. But Thinking about, going to Cunningham a little faster. And Russ do be selling the low ball curls. And then O-line. At some point, I want to go O-line, but, switching. I don't know. That's why I'm thinking. I'm brainstorming. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I could go Cardinals, right? I could switch over to Cardinals, get Randall. In a perfect world, I would have enough coins to do all of this, what I'm saying. We would replace Russell Wilson with Randall Cunningham. We would, on defense, we would replace Sherman and Xavier Howard with Night Train and Cromartie, and that gives me 299 speed corners. I would also replace Roy Williams with Adrian Wilson. And Adrian Wilson, I'll find somewhere to put him because he's going to be like 97 speed as well. And he would also have, really good coverage stats and stuff like that. Or do we keep it the way it is and power up DN as well? Powering up DN will give me 399 speed corners. Or we keep it the way it is. We stay with the Seahawks. Because Seahawks still got some really good players that aren't out yet. Like Cam Chancellor should be getting a UL, you would think, at some point. Who knows if Earl Thomas is ever going to get another card. We have no idea with that. But they have like Jimmy Graham, who could potentially get an Ultimate Legend option as well. Who knows if like Marshall, they're still dropping legends that haven't been in the game at all this year. So who knows? Maybe like a Marshawn Lynch. You never know. You never know. But they get Edgerrin James as well. Edgerrin James was a Seahawk. They have Marcel Reese. Their O-line is pretty good because they got the center. Is Hutchinson the center? Well, they got Steve Hutchinson, right? No, he's not a center. I think he's a right guard. They have Kevin Mawai. I can go Kevin Mawai. I can go Steve Hutchinson. That's why I was like, let me know your thoughts and opinions, guys. Do we stay with the Seahawks or do we go Cardinals? We bring out Night Train Lane. We go 299 speed corners, and then we power up Dion. And then we make Thorpe a little better because Lord knows Thorpe is such an animal. We swap over from Russell Wilson to Randall Cunningham, which I think definitely is an upgrade from the quarterback spot. And then we go Dwight Freeney. We go Adrian Wilson. And then, we go from there. Because we got a lot of coins at our disposal. So, I don't know. That's why I'm coming to you guys. Thoughts and opinions. Let me know, man. I need to know. I need to know.